What's good? It's your brother YK the Truth. Man, you Abos have some nerves to disrespect our African ancestors.
Nah, nigga. My people wasn't ever no fucking slaves, nigga. So if that's what your beginnings or your humble or your terrifying beginnings started, kudos to you, nigga. Like I
Right.
told
Now
you.
I muted up. I heard everything you said, but I'm gonna say this: I'd rather come from slaves who fought for their freedom than to come from people who ruled over slaves and let slaves come and rule
Oh
over them.
well.
Who fought for you during the Civil War? Who helped us become free today? This is a slap in their faces. The Militia Act of 1862 was specifically for African descent, African descendants. That law was for African people. So if you have ancestors who fought in the Civil War, they are African. I know you don't want to hear this. History does not agree with you. You're delusional. Genealogy doesn't agree with you. You're delusional. DNA doesn't agree with you. You're delusional. You have nothing to stand on but outdated books written by the same men who you said lied to us. Written by the same white man that you told us we couldn't trust. Y'all are delusional. Now, the Militia Act 1862 was for African people. These are real laws, real documents, not none of this made up shit, right? So if you have ancestors who fought in the Civil War, you're an African. My third great grandfather, his name is Morris Verdier on my mother's side. He fought along Harriet Tubman. Freed hundreds of slaves, probably some of your ancestors. Stop disrespecting my African ancestors because you want to be a pretendian. You don't have to throw them under the bus just because you would rather believe that you came from a group of people who once ruled over somebody and then let those people come and rule over them. I would rather descend from people who was once slaves and fought for their freedom than to come from someone who were the enslavers and then ended up being enslaved. Wake up. Abos, you need to wake up. Please tune into my debate, October 26th, the Battle of the Truths. It's about evolution. I'm going to smoke that boy.
Hey, Truth, you ready for this debate, bro? You ready?
Yeah, man, I'm back, man. I'll bug the fuck up, boy. Y'all think I ain't
Shout
ready,
out my
nigga?
nigga 111
Yeah,
True.
man. I think this gonna be a fight for you, bro. Cause if he do what I think he gonna do, which is stand on the typical back of evolution, as in the scientific aspect sense, he's gonna have a lot of corroborating data to help his point.
Pull up. Let's go to the Militia Act of 1862. What is that? An act to amend the act calling forth the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrections, and repel invasions. Right? Let's see what it says here. Section 12. And it be further enacted that the president be, and he is hereby authorized to receive into the service of the United States for the purpose of constructing entrenchments or performing camp service or any other labor or any military or naval service for which they may be found competent. Persons of African descent. Does it say Indian descent? No. Does it say red Indian descent? No. Native descent? No. And such persons shall be enrolled and organized under such regulations, not inconsistent with the Constitution and laws. Section 13. And be it further enacted that when any man or boy or African descent who by the laws of any state shall owe service or labor to any person who, during the present rebellion, has levied war and has borne arms against the United States, that the mother, wife, and children of such man or boy of African descent shall not be made free by the operation of this act, except where such mother, wife, or children owe service or labor to some person. African descent. Militia Act of 1862. July 17th, 1862.